Hey there, internet friends. Trevor Starkey back with another episode of Trevor Plays Tears of the Kingdom. Nearing the end game here. In the last episode, we did the Spirit Shrine and got our 5th Sage. And so basically, we're ready to go kill Ganon. But before we do that, just kind of give you an update on what we've been doing in between episodes. I have cleared out the entire underground, all the depths, found all the light roots. So I got the little reward for that. And I've also gone through and done every one of the shrines in the upper world and in the sky. So we've got the special gear that you get for doing all of the shrine quests. This what is it called? The Ancient Heroes aspect. Yeah, Ancient Heroes aspect. As you can see, I've gone in and upgraded it a couple times. Basically, had to do some grinding on various monster guts for that. And the next bit of monster guts I need are... what do I need? I needed Hinox and then Frox. I don't remember what I need for the next one, but I don't imagine I'll be getting or I'll be worrying about getting them. So we're just going to probably go at it with this. But yeah, we got that gear. Obviously, we got 38 hearts now. So we are hopefully set to go on that front. I did find the Hylian shield. It was out there hidden in the on the ground beneath Hyrule Castle, is where you can find that in the world. And obviously, we got our Master Sword. I've got a whole bunch of junk gear because of a lot of the enemy grinding. I have a whole bunch of just crap right now. So I'll probably in between episodes try and restore a little bit of my backstock there. But for this episode, much like we did with Breath of the Wild, this episode is going to be largely hey, let's look at all the memories that I collected over the course of the game. So yeah, we'll have that. But first, before we dive into that, here's basically the little bit of me getting the last of the shrines. I threw on and recorded that. So yeah, here you go for that little sequence. Knocking out what I believe is the last shrine here. This is the final light of blessing. Yeah. Make your way to the Temple of Time. There you shall find a suitable reward for your efforts. Alright, heck yeah, Temple of Time. Alright, but where at the Temple of Time am I going? Yes, up here. Yep, to this one. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their lights of blessing, I can offer you great power. I see you have 4 lights of blessing. Oh, okay, yes, okay, so... Oh, it's the chest behind it, but might as well go ahead and pick up my extra hearts while I'm here. Gonna end up with 38 hearts. Should be enough to kill Ganon. I'll go ahead and upgrade a blessing with one of the sages as well. I'm gonna upgrade Rejuice because I dig her power. Great. Alright, let's open this treasure chest. For the of the wild gear? Ancient Heroes aspect, okay. This item is said to contain the spirit of a hero who once saved Hyrule. Hero's aura. Ooh, okay. That's a full armor, okay. Well, there we go. So that's the gear then, I guess. No of the wild gear. like the gear that you got at the end of the last game, not in here. Interesting. And back from that, let's dive in and watch through the memories. Some of these, obviously, we will have already covered in previous episodes, but this can kind of serve as a like one-stop memory shop. So we will start here, going chronologically here, with the Master Sword's power.
It is good to see you, Princess Zelda of Hyrule, and Link, Keeper of the Master Sword. Your blade has been fully restored. Go on then, Link. Draw it once more.
Great Treachery. Thank you so much.
There is no need for thanks. I merely watched over its renewal.
It is amazing that a sword can heal itself, no matter how badly damaged it becomes.
It can do more than heal. The sword will continue to gain strength if bathed in sacred power. The stronger that power, the more powerful the sword becomes. The potential of this fabled blade may well be limitless. Truly the work of a goddess.
A sword that grows ever stronger. The Master Sword.
So yeah, we got that one, I believe, when we saved the Deku Tree. So I'm pretty sure I had that before. And then, yeah, let's go back to the beginning of the game, effectively, with the Awakening.
What is that?
Zelda finding what we now know to be a secret stone. Specifically, Raru's secret stone, I believe. That went all hearts.
Was that the sword that seals the darkness? The blade that shatters so easily against my power cannot save you from me. Zelda. You who carries that fragile sword. A Link. Raru placed his faith in you.
Oh, we'll see that later.
That was all you could do.
How do you know our names?
steps. Which is where we'll find him in the end game here. And there goes Zelda, back in time. And there's Raru's hand to save the day. We have Where Am I? So I believe the first tier of the dragon, yeah. There we go.
What? Oh, dear. Where am I? We didn't mean to startle you. I'm sorry. It's okay. My name is Sonia.
And could we ask what your name is?
I am the daughter of King Rome of Hyrule, Zelda.
What an unexpected answer. We are the king and queen who founded Hyrule, after all. Or at least we were the last time I checked.
You two founded Hyrule? And you're the king?
My name is Raru. King Raru of Hyrule.
King Raru? And Queen Sonia? But that must mean...
I hadn't seen it before, but you had the Temple of Time in the background of that scene behind Zelda. On to an unfamiliar world, the second tier of the dragon. So this is interesting because I definitely didn't find the tiers in order, so...
As I thought. This is not the world I know. A time so far back in the past, it's become legend. So it's true. This is really the era of Hyrule's founding?
Your presence here is just as strange to us, Zelda. But if you, like Sonia, have a secret stone and are able to manipulate time, then your story makes sense.
Oh? I believed her right away. You needed the secret stone as proof, Raru? I can feel your light power within her, as well as my time power. Additionally, I sense that we share a blood connection.
I see. In any case, Zelda, you had said that you needed to return to your era as soon as you possibly could.
Yes. In my time, something terrible is happening. I need to get back there. But how do I do that? I don't even know how I got here in the first place.
She's gonna go the long way round.
Now, Zelda dear. You don't need to solve your problems all at once. Why not come back with us to the castle, hmm?
No,
We'll tell everyone that you're A distant relative of ours. It is true, after all. We'll get you fresh clothes, too. I'm sure an answer will come to you. Wisdom takes time.
I don't know what to say.
I wonder. Mineru. She may have some idea of how to get you back to your era.
Mineru, you said?
Yes. She knows far more than anyone about our people. And like us, my older sister has a secret stone. We'll call on her.
On to Mineru's Counsel. Tier 3.
It is quite an interesting device. This is definitely not from this era. That said, I believe there may be a way to get the travel functionality working here. I'd like to tinker with it a bit. Would it be okay if I borrow it?
Yes, whatever you need. I really appreciate your help.
Then I'll hold on to it.
So you really believe my story? That I came from the future?
I never doubted you for a moment.
Mineru, do you know of a way we could help to return Zelda back to her time?
I suspect it was the power of your secret stone that allowed you to travel through time. To put it simply, secret stones amplify the power their owners possess. I am able to separate my spirit from my body. Rauru can repel or destroy evil with his power of light. And Sonia, she can control time. As for you, I can sense both light and time powers. But your secret stone seems to amplify your time power.
Time power.
Ultimately, the secret stone only amplifies your power. It doesn't suddenly grant you mastery and control. That's still up to you. That means, if you don't already know how to get yourself home... There are stories about the secret stones and a forbidden act called draconification. To swallow a secret stone is to become an immortal dragon, one blessed with eternal life.
Interesting. Another way to reach the future, though not a very quick one. So you think these stories could hint at a solution to our dilemma?
Yes. But there is still more to those tales. To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself. That is why it is forbidden. I thought maybe this could lead to a solution, some way to transcend time. But if you have to sacrifice your heart and mind, sacrifice what makes you you. I'm sorry. I wish I could help more.
Back where we started. There's still hope. I think the answer to this problem lies in study and learning more about the nature of your power. I'm sure Sonia would be happy to help you.
Okay.
On to Tier 4, the Gerudo Assault.
Hyrule will bow down before me.
You tell him, Matt Mercer.
Molduga are approaching our position!
It's more than we thought! It's a swarm!
There are so many of them. But why would they... blast wiped out all the Molduga!
How is that possible?
Just remembered Molduga Guts was the thing I need for my next upgrade. I don't think I've taken out any Moldugas.
So brute force will not be enough. The secret stone of the Zonai. How interesting.
A show of fealty. Tier number 5.
Allow me to offer you my deepest apologies. On behalf of the Gerudo, for taking so long to accept your repeated invitations. It is our desire to be accepted into the protective embrace of your kingdom. To serve it faithfully.
A welcome appeal, Ganondorf. I will accept your vow of fealty to the Kingdom of Hyrule. I understand that a single male is born to the Gerudo every 100 years. Receiving such an appeal from you, a hero to his people and a king by birth, well, it is truly reassuring.
It is my honor. When your Zonai ancestors first descended upon these lands long, long ago, they must have seemed to be gods. And now you rule as king, and have taken a Hyrulean woman as your wife. Your Majesty has certainly risen above your admirable lineage. Most impressive. It is unfortunate that the noble Zonai no longer grace this world with their presence. All except you and your sister, that is.
Even if something were to happen to me, both my kingdom and the peace it brings, these will endure for generations to come. Your actions today are appreciated, Ganondorf. I look forward to your future endeavors. You may leave.
Your Majesty.
King Roru, I believe that man's heart holds many dark ambitions. Just his name, even that, it gives me pause.
I am
Because
well
that whole
aware of his
Calamity
evil
Ganon
nature.
thing?
For that reason, and others, I want him close. It will be easier to keep an eye on him. There is nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Zelda and Sonia. Tier 6.
Oh!
Hey, we have that power.
Are you well? You seem a bit distracted.
I apologize. I keep getting lost in my thoughts, thinking about how I can return home. With your power over time, if I were able to learn that kind of control, I might be one step closer to my era.
I see. The secret is to think of it like drawing out the object's memory. You ask the object where it was, how it arrived where it is now, and then you coax it back to that original moment in time.
The object's memory.
I'm sure it will become almost like second nature, and you will be able to find your way home. But Zelda, there is more on your mind than just that.
Huh?
You, of course, do want to get back to your time. But you also desperately want to help us out in this era. Am I close to the truth?
How did you know?
I do not believe it is possible to keep anything secret from Sonia.
Oh, your concern is very sweet, Zelda. But listen, you can focus your attention on returning home. After all, you possess more than power over time. You have a sacred power that can dispel evil. Both of these powers will help you protect your own era.
Queen Sonia!
And of course, you must make it home safe to put Link's mind at ease.
Link? That is not a name I have heard.
He is a royal knight. He had been originally appointed for my protection. But later, he became a hero by saving both me and Hyrule from a great evil.
Oh, a hero is he?
He is so very dedicated, and he refuses to back down from any challenge. He is very strong. And his heart is good and true.
Ah, I can see that you have absolute faith in him. Hearing you speak so highly of Link, I find myself wanting to meet him as well.
Indeed. I would also like to meet him. He must be quite the brave, courageous knight. What a picture Zelda paints of him.
Well, Rauru got to meet him in spirit at least. Sonia otherwise is caught in by treachery and would not come to meet Link.
All right, Zelda. We are alone as you requested. What was it you wanted to discuss with me in private?
You are far too trusting.
Oh my. I'm surprised to hear you say such a thing. That is quite out of character for the Zelda I know. But then you are a puppet of Ganondorf.
Did you really think we hadn't realized your deceit?
Hey, Zelda got mastery of her power.
Your Majesty! Queen Sonia! Oh no! Queen Sonia!
This animation right here is just wild. Just bonkers, insane grin style. Birth of the Demon King.
Queen Sonia! Queen Sonia!
Finally. Finally, it is mine!
Sonia!
You were too late, Rauru. You took for granted the godlike power you had in your hands. Do you now see the potential you squandered? As for her, she is merely the first victim of your arrogance. You tried to control me, Rauru, and you will die knowing that you failed.
Let go!
Queen Sonia needs you!
Mineru was able to get the travel functionality working. The Demon King's Army. So this one, not one of the tiers.
Rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule with the power I have granted. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors.
The Sage's Vow, Tear of the Dragon, number 9.
King Rauru, we just received word that the last free village in the Gerudo Desert has fallen. At this rate, the Demon King's army will overwhelm us.
I understand. Our only hope is for me to defeat the Demon King.
Rauru. The Demon King. He is not someone you can stop by yourself. But you are not alone. You have the Gerudo, Goron, Zora, and Rita leaders as well as Zelda. And of course, you can count on me.
There's something I'd like to show you all.
Yeah, so we're here in the Forgotten Temple. You can find over in like Gerudo Canyon, or not Gerudo Canyon, the canyon between like the Rito and the
Stand with me.
Hyrule.
I need all your aid.
We all, gathered here, swear on our lives to serve Rauru, the King of Light.
The King's Duty. This was like one of the first tiers I found, which very much spoiled what had come before.
Sonia.
Yeah, in particular, this bit that Sonia had died.
Oh, Zelda.
King Rauru, before you face the Demon King tomorrow, there is something I must tell you. I came to
Marty
this
telling
era
Doc about the future.
after finding a man underground.
Go on.
When I witnessed what the Secret Stone did to Ganondorf, at that moment, I knew for sure. What we found underground, that was him. He was still alive, still powerful. He continues to live on, all the way until my time. In tomorrow's battle, we won't be able to defeat him. No matter how strong we think we are, he'll survive. And you will.
Maybe so. But it is my duty to try. It was my hubris that set us on this path. I must atone for my error in judgment. And above all else, I remain the King of Hyrule. As with any leader, it is my duty to safeguard and protect my people, even if I must risk my life.
Rauru.
And if it proves impossible for us to defeat Ganondorf, we rely on your knight, and that legendary sword he carries. Our last line of defense will be Link. But remember, that was a future where you never appeared in this world. And you are here now. Zelda, I believe there is a reason you were sent to us. It has to mean something.
The reason I am here.
So they never cover, if Sonia dies, how can Zelda be the descendant? They never, like, or at least they don't give us, like, an inkling that Rauru and Sonia already had a child that will, like, continue on the bloodline. Anyway, the Imprisoning War.
Long ago, my people, known as the Zonai, came down from the heavens to the surface of the world. It was said they were descendants of gods. They bore treasures from these same gods, secret stones capable of amplifying the abilities of those who possessed them. Using the knowledge of the Zonai, my younger brother Rauru became a great leader. He met a young woman named Sonia, and they would wed. Rauru gifted Sonia one of the secret stones. Together, they sought to establish their kingdom. This is how the Kingdom of Hyrule, with Rauru and Sonia as its first king and queen, came to be. The future looked bright. However, tragedy suddenly struck.
In case you didn't do any of the Tears stuff, here's more story.
The leader of the Gerudo, Ganondorf, killed Queen Sonia and stole her secret stone. Using the secret stone, Ganondorf transformed into the Demon King. He then created swarms of monsters and attacked. Hyrule rose up to face these threats, but the evil power driving the monsters forward was staggering. The defenders were on the brink of defeat. Rauru then came up with a plan to turn the tide of the war. He entrusted secret stones to warriors with exceptional abilities. They became sages and united in an effort to finally defeat the Demon King. Rauru and the sages outnumbered the Demon King and should have been able to stop him. However, the Demon King's power had grown far beyond anything we could have imagined. I was unable to withstand his strength. Our fight appeared all but lost. And then, Rauru. He committed himself to one final act.
That pride will be your downfall, Ganondorf! Don't be so smug. I know exactly what it will cost me.
Thousands of years will pass on the blink of an eye. You only delay the inevitable.
You're wrong. Years from now, someone will appear with the sword that seals the darkness. A swordsman with the power to defeat you. Link. Remember this name.
And that's how Ganon knew Link's name.
Interesting. I look forward to meeting you.
Thus, the Imprisoning War. And fast forward a few thousand years, Ganondorf is wrinkled. No idea what happened to the body of Rauru. But, Master Sword in Time, Tear of the Dragon number 11.
I managed to restrain him somehow. But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him. How is the Master Sword? You're telling me that Link is safe? You traveled through time to find me and recover your strength.
Zelda, I believe there is a reason you were sent to us. It has to mean something.
I know why I am here. It's something only I can do. We will finally stop him.
To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself.
I'll be forever changed. Link! You must find me.
Critical decisions.
You're saying that sword traveled through time the same way you did?
Yes, but more importantly, in my original time, the Demon King was vulnerable to even the smallest piece of this sword.
Even someone like him has vulnerabilities. Then, what exactly are you suggesting we do with the sword?
Over time, the Master Sword is able to absorb sacred power. It can heal itself, and even grow stronger.
Curious. If we were able to empower it in that way, it could be the key to defeating the Demon King. But it could take centuries for that sword to grow strong enough. The power the Demon King wields. I do not see how this can be done. It would be impossible for you to provide it with sacred power for so long.
I can think of one way.
You mean?
Yes, I can do it. I have to.
I've told you. That act is forbidden, for a very good reason. It would mean throwing yourself away.
Oh, Mineru!
You won't be able to change back.
The moment I had the sword, I knew what to do. I knew this was why I came to this era. I want to restore the Master Sword and deliver it to Link.
I understand. You really have made up your mind? Very well then. As a Zonai, I bear my share of blame for these events. So I too will devote myself to this goal, and to this hero of yours. For the swordsman Link, I will do everything I can. Even if my body should perish, I will still be with you in spirit.
That was what we got from Mineru. Again, for the necessary backstory if we had not already found all the Tears of the Dragon stuff. And I believe this was the... No, this was the last of the Tears of the Dragon.
Was that the sword that seals the darkness? A blade that shatters so easily against my power cannot save you from me.
The sword will continue to gain strength if bathed in sacred power. The stronger that power, the more powerful the sword becomes.
After all, you possess more than power over time. You have a sacred power that can dispel evil.
To swallow a secret stone is to become an immortal dragon, one blessed with eternal life.
Mineru, I'm counting on you.
There's Zelda passing that along, so it would be there for Link to pick up in the far, far future.
Link, I will restore the Master Sword for you. I will care for it until the time comes. I will pour my sacred power into it. It will be the weapon that defeats the Demon King.
To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself.
You must. Protect them all!
There were all of her tear memories. And finally, Zelda's wish.
Link. Link. The Master Sword. Your sword. She is the key to destroying the Demon King. He defeated her before, but a long slumber will heal these grievous wounds. And when you two next face the Demon King, you will have my strength to help you through her. Link, you are our final hope. I pray this sword reaches you in the future.
Well, what do you know? It did. Because I've leveled this up, yep, I got the Blade Whip power too. Alright, well, those are all of the memories for Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We will return in the next episode and take the fight to Ganon, I guess. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Thank you for joining me. You can find new Let's Plays from us every Tuesday and Thursday here on youtube.com/thatnerdysite. As always, stay nerdy and be good to each other.